I noticed the lights were on and I thought you might be home. I wasn't sure.
Mark 1000. We are operating on roughly a 10-second delay in Twitch, 20 in YouTube. Welcome to today's stream. I hope your time zone is going. I need more pills. Not pills, cough drops. Hope your time zone's going the way you want it to. I need July 31st off. Hold on. Work is work, life is life. I will try to keep things as consistent as I can. I need time off. I'll try to give you as big a heads up as possible. I need July 31st off. I have been summoned for jury duty. Hoping I don't get picked, I'll be honest. Listen, if I'm summoned for like, hey, did this guy steal a skateboard? Happy to do that. But if it's like, hey, did this guy kill a person? I don't want no part of that. Let's face it. Especially since it's costing me money. Then that is the thing, right? If jury duty paid double minimum wage, might be willing to do it. If minimum wage were high enough in America. But it pays minimum wage. And I make significantly more than that per hour. So, yeah. Anyways, that's it. Today's broadcast is brought to you by viewers like you. So thank you very much for your support. Whatever form that support comes in, it is truly appreciated. I always encourage conversation. So feel free to talk about whatever you want, ask about whatever you want, please. Just keep a few things in mind. One, my focus is on the game, not the chat. Two, a 10-second delay on Twitch. 20 on YouTube. And 3, I tend to get distracted by anything and everything, especially if my lovely wife is involved. On top of all of that, no matter who you talk to, whether it be me or someone else, please keep it reasonable and respectful. We try to keep this a fun, relaxing place for people to hang out and be themselves. Let's dive in. Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically DLC Secrets of the Archmages. Even more specific than that, the first story map. Can I find the name of the actual map? No, the Fey map is what I'm calling it. Well, the main story realm map. Last recording session, we made it to turn 67. We've established ourselves fairly well. We did 2 quests, which I think are the side quests. So now we can focus on the main quest. So we managed to explore this Arcanum place, and we got an abominable mistling out of it, as well as a spell to summon them, which cool. Can I not? No, I can. No, it says I can. Weird. I build here. I can grab this, build a teleporter here. Why? Do I have to build it? Hold on. Yeah, I'm not getting the option to build outposts in here. So can I not build outposts inside this place? That might be a thing to keep it balanced, right? Frames. Right, if I go to here, yeah, build outpost. But if I select anywhere in here, so I guess you can't, which is understandable, right? Because otherwise it would, much like the Umbral Reaches, if you could just build anywhere, seriously. Okay, fine. Alright. So we're gonna head out. The other quest we did is destroy the Mistling camps, which got spring on our side. So now we're dealing with winter, summer, fall. Spring Scent can annex another, and we want to go, yeah, on the inside here. We want to get this Breached Arcanum. This is an ancient obelisk. This is right, but here, because of the governor, who's scholarly, we actually want to grab this research outpost. 730, 760, and then the next time it pops, we can grab the Breached Arcanum, and then another research outpost there. Although, nah, that's fine. I do need 2 quarries. I do admit that. And a town hall, and a glacial megalith, and a spider's nest. It is a forester. So, like, right there is fine. Yeah, I lose 3 production, but I gain a ton of food, allowing me to grow faster. So I think we do that. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I need 2 quarries so I can build the Masonic Hall. So we pop in 5. Okay. Okay. So let me queue this up. And for this city, I need to grab 2 quarries next. So there's another gold mine. That's your quarry. And wow, good gold mines here, huh? You know what? We can just slap a quarry here for now, and a quarry here for now, and call that good. We're clearing out up here. Let me do that. Save. Bookmark 1, please. Fine. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, took some damage, that's okay. Alright. This is clear, so now we'll head back in this direction. You go with them. You go with them. A hero leveled up due to right, the Spellblade, who is tier 8. Who I think we take. We don't. Initiative Shadow's not bad. We don't care about Adaptive Shadow. We don't have Undead. Spirit Breaker's pretty good too. But Adaptive Nature, Decaying, is so good. It's very hard for me to pass up when I know it's available. And then we'll do Critical Skirmisher. Yeah. Get that done. What else are we doing? We did research. Which, hold on. I have made a mistake. Or I was drifting off to sleep last night, or I guess I can just do my tones, and I realized something as I was drifting off to sleep. When we do Spider's Embrace, we become a spider, meaning Red Hunters affects animals and spiders. This will affect us. So our units will gain Demoralizer. All our units, especially if they're spiders, which will be all our units, for the most part. And a 20% damage to immobilize or freeze. I don't know how that stacks with this. Oh, this is just slowed. Okay. Alright. So, 60% chance to cause slow at range. And a 20% chance to immobilize or freeze the target. Which I assume are rolled separately. So, knowing that... Oh, Jesus. I've got 2 research cycles left. Okay. Do I want Ice Coffin? It's a good spell. So we'll do that for a turn. You were running to... Where were you going, my friend? Is the question. Oh, wait, and is there something else we need to craft? Well, hold on. Tweets of melee. So we need another... Okay, so we're making that. You need a building. We're actually okay on mana. 7 turns to grow. And a state hall wouldn't hurt. But for now, or Sacred Meadow? It's 10 food. And it'd be a little more stability. But we're so far ahead of stability, I don't think it matters. A Fey Woods, again, more food, less production, so that's a little iffy. This is 10. Shrine of the Spirits, that would be 30 food versus 30 food. So it's the same. I think we double pump gold, and we queue up. Now we can make spiders. Vampire spiders are really good. So it wouldn't hurt to have a couple of spiders in combat. They get Fey Bond. Cool. They get Forest Frostblades. Okay. They are low maintenance. So what do we got? We got Vampire Spider Matrix. Ice Spiders are fun. They're magic. Oh, I see what they did. The Dread Spider's fun because of Aspect of the Root. Spawn Hatchling. It does poison frost damage. Nothing really neat about it. The Vampire Spiders work because they do bleeding and lifesteal. Dread's poisoned. Hunter is they can jump. Immobilize and blind. Now that's interesting. Blind can be really useful. Usually I'm like, oh, all in vampires, they heal themselves. But blinding someone can be really good. Ice Spider's frozen. Weaver. Yeah, immobilized, slowed permanently in a Weaver's retreat. I think Weaver's a new one. Sustain damage, then teleport to target hex. So we throw this out and then... No, sorry. Things around us take damage and then we get the hell out of there. Gotcha. Imperium, but they all take a little Imperium. So it's going to be a while. We do want... get to the point of like we do want a couple. Honestly, vampires and hunters don't take a bear. A couple of vampires would be pretty good. as frontline units. Because of the lifesteal, the bleed not so much. Poison's not bad, except if we went the nature tome where it's like, oh, if we poison someone we do extra damage, would be better. So that's interesting. Good to know. I was looking at if there's anything I need to craft. Get the basics on you. You are a ranged unit, so a helm that gives him accuracy would probably be better. You need... Well, we're going to hold off on boots. Okay, we don't technically need anything. We can probably upgrade some weapons then. You've got a tier 2. Which is nice. And you have a tier 3. And our original list has a tier 1. So do we want to upgrade our ritualist? Or our... Well, we have the things, so let's do primary. We'll give him an axe. Again, I wish I could... What do I need for death? 2 arc... I'm gonna wait till I get death. And what I'm gonna do then is this bear is headed in this direction. Alright. And we're gonna go grab this. And we can either give ourselves a gold mine wouldn't be bad. This is a gold vein, so here to pay for it here to pay for it and then research there. You are headed into that army. You need an archer. Yeah. So you technically can move over to this army. You need a white witch. So we're doing a warden. Let's queue up a white witch. You're good there. We're not making it... Well... It's good to have both of these. In every army. Right? 165. This is just straight up 150. Potentially, I only want to make tier 3. So, let me forge one of these, and I think that'll give us a turn to make that. So we're doing that, we're doing that, we're doing that. I think we're good. Is there anything in here I want to buy? Oh, right. Our Whispering Stones are all... Oh, wait. So now we have to choose. What's the most important thing for us right now? Expansion range? No. Upkeep is really good. Reducing enchantment upkeep by 20. I thought I already grabbed that. Huh. By 20% means we'd get some more golden mana. Being able to assign Whispering Stones. Now, we have both Whispering Stones. Okay, so you're not capped out yet, so there we go. Or rushing down these 3 trees. I think right now we can save up for this again. I think this is more important. So we're at 276, 174. That got us a little more mana. I thought we'd get us more gold too, but I guess not. Alright, and then I think that's everything for this turn. So I think we knock out the owl. Hold on. What? Hour of the Mist Crawlers. While the rebels valiantly stand their ground against the Dawatha Day's disciples, thick mist creeps down the burrow dental. It's more foreboding new ill. Scatter little Polari while you can, and Insidious words of arachno resound from the mist. Did you think you could truly challenge the lords upon Witherbloom's throne? They granted you sanctuary, protected you from the cruel wizard beyond, but oh how naughty Dawatha's children have become. Fey Touch Transformation. Don't care. Oh. Okay, now what does this spider do when her victims are caught in her trap? Okay, so she's getting free spells. So there's an army there, an army there, an army there. Okay. Interesting. So what, 3 armies? Under siege again. We are kind of set up to handle this. Or we will be set up to handle this. You're heading here. You guys can actually... wasn't there someone I wanted to clear down here? Gold vein, gold vein, gold vein. Ah. Head in this direction. We can't teleport anywhere. And so you two are going to be offense. Right, because it's under siege again. You kind of need this. Great. Now we need to save up mana. That's all I'm going to make. We have an Ancestral Warden. Where were you going? Let's see. You need a Pokeboy. You need a Pokeboy. Okay, so we'll do it... How strong are you? 899, 1136. So you can... Okay. Don't do that again. Actually, you guys can head this way to help him. Oh, and you get... You need a White Witch. So hold on. So you are headed... Shoot. That way. You... Can you step out this way so that you go into this army? You're at 1. The rest of these can trigger the combat, so let's do that. Bookmark 2. So that's... Fine. We can shred that for another 100. Then... Can't... Oh! Build the outpost there. Back this way. And then you guys are headed down this way. 47, 582. We'll clear out all of this real quick. We need a... Okay, hold on. No, I think we focus on units for now. Another Pokeboy. Great. I want bind. Animate Flora wouldn't be a bad one, but I want a Priest of the Reeve wouldn't be bad. Just to have them. But there we go. I'm looking for Dread Hunters. Okay, so it'll cost us some mana. You're headed this direction. You're headed up here. Okay, so we need help. They need help defending. Again, we're not going to make anything. Because I want to make... I'm wait. Once this pops, then I will make equipment that has death. Just because that's kind of what we're doing. Although I can disenchant that. It's not bad. Honestly, the Stalwart Cloak's not worth it, meaning that makes me feel like I can make another one of these. Things are moving. Yeah, we might... Again, just because I'm technically... Wait, they're not... Okay, Tunnel Watch is being sieged. This is on the move to Hooftop. Another one there. You're fine. I don't think, like, hypothetically... Yeah, I can reinforce a vassal. So, once we get my vassal back, giving Clawforge some help wouldn't hurt. And I think that's what we're going to do. These two armies are going to rush south. We might lose a couple of cities, and then have to take them back. But we should be okay for the most part. And we're just gonna focus on pumping out units. So we have the armies to deal with what we're dealing with. Yeah. End turn. I need something to drink. So, I assume... Nope, we're holding. Okay, something happened. Hold on. So, what do we got here? What is this? So... Hold on. Borrow Watch. Borrow Watch. Watch. Oh, not one. Hooftop. Yeah. So I need to get reinforcements down here so we can fight this off and then take them back. Gotcha. Okay. Good. Can't create a new bounty. That goes on an army. Hold on. They heal better. Let me wipe this out. Should have saved, but I didn't. Right. Now, we'll head this way. You guys... hold on. Where is this? Alright, so... you're headed this way. You're going to help. Yep, Colwell's been captured. Again, not unexpected. Willowbark and annex another province. So I can grab this. We've got everything we need. But oh right, I didn't clear this out. Or clear. So this is gonna take a bit. But out here, I want the haste berries. More research. Army. We split the army. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I think you go this way as well. So that's our main armies. And then this army... King's Load is fine. Dawn Watch is Hoplingberg. Where is your... here. Yeah, so you guys are quite... oh, nope. I guess are quite happy to head in this direction. Haste berries. Bathhouse, again, need more units. Okay, right, we traded out the Stabby Boy for this level 5 unit. Alright, this army needs a Stabby Boy. So you can head in that direction. Army-wise, you get a Stabby Boy, and you need a Stabby Boy. So let me queue up some of the Stabby Boy. Building-wise, don't need a monolith. Do I want to... yeah, either way is 30 food. But this is significantly cheaper for resources. I do need the Tower Apex. Channeling Chamber would be nice as well. Let me queue this up. And... blueprint. I have enough. I need one more. That's helping with magic. I'm not making enough Imperium to, like, rush down the trees. So I think the next thing I want is Court of Whispers. With the idea being that theoretically, I can snag some of these. Or even these. Yep, Hoplenberg's under siege. Yep. All the sieges. You. Yep, we can rescue this city right away. So, you go here. Oh, wow. 714.45. 900, 1,000. This negates this. We'll have help. So save game. We might take losses, but before we do that, we're gonna cast Spider's Embrace. Transform! Oh, that's just a nightmare come to life. Alright. Look. 1,100 to 1,200. Catnap wouldn't be worth it. I feel like they had a unit headed their way. You're healing. You are going this way. Oh. Do we have enough Archon blood now to make an axe? We do. So there's death damage. Who are we throwing this on? Let's see. Let's decide who we're gonna throw this on. Yeah, he's getting stunned from the slicer. So I think we leave this one alone. So that means we're giving our defender. Okay. In addition, hold on. Oh, we didn't need one. Well, that's my bad. Should have made something else. So if it's going to the defender, give him this. He doesn't care about crit chance. He definitely wants distracted. We can get decaying from somewhere else, theoretically. So, now disease is not decaying. It's a better form of poison. Okay, we can't sunder resistance, which would be nice. For one more point, I'm inclined to do weakened. Oh no, we can do sundered resistance. So let's do sundered resistance. So, definitely distract. Distract. Axe. Forge. We'll go ahead and make that for our defender. Spell's ready to cast. We already did. So now we need to save up more. Outpost founded. Great. I am going to make a work camp because this will pay for it. So that's kind of worth it. You're headed this way. You're going with him. And you... yeah, you can go with them. So these three are going to head into this area. So we're going to keep two of them. Yeah, there's no quick way to tunnel watch, is there? or hooftop. Okay, we'll work on it. Another turn. Maybe. This I don't care about. Well... No, wait. Magic origin units. So that would affect... I think... Right? It would affect... Is he a magic origin unit? Mythic unit. Large target. Bay. Advanced logistics. Land movement. How do you tell if it's magic origin? Unknown. It might affect our giant missling. It might not. But I would argue either. Oh, Dark Vigor would be a better grab though, because we're gonna end up in hostile terrain. Yeah. You know what? Let's... Oh, it takes 75 turns to get this. Oh, sorry. Oh, we're 9 turns away. Oh, no. Here we go. Yeah, so let's grab Cosmic Affinity first to blitz down the trees. Just so we have options. Adapt and Overcome is probably the way we want to go. We will see you. Misclicked. You're done. And turn. And I think our backup armies are at the very least two chargy boys and an animist. And 2 witches? Maybe? I forgot to do the fight, didn't I? Son of a bitch! Fort of Winter. Yep, and they get experience. That's fine. We like Winter. We're going to cancel this. We're going to immediately cast Red Hunters. Ooh. Okay, we've got the Channeling Chamber, we've got the Warden, we've got the Bathhouse. Our next tome is going to be Cold Dark. Marching Winter, Fog-Sleep Transformation. Not bad, not bad. Frostspire's pretty good. Flash Freeze is useful. But it's honestly mainly for Marching Winter. So we can... I mean, we timed this well. We're gonna get the snow.
Light brings both warmth and hope. Snuff it out, and you plunge your foes into cold, everlasting
Let me grab
night. Rob them of comfort.
the transformation. Great. We did Dread Hunter. Alright, now before I forget. Although, did they retreat? Oh no, they did the combat. We weren't drawn in, which is weird. We should have been a part of that combat. If we count as defending. Yeah, no, we shouldn't lose a single unit. We're gonna retry this. We outnumber them. And they're all melee. That's not true. We might lose him. Okay, no charge. What does he have? Target, damaged unit, dominate. Ah, okay. This is a charge. Okay. But what I can do is summon the spider. No. This takes one? Hold on. Let me throw down a tactical bookmark. One. And we have this. What is this? Here's effect on there. Morale drain. Oh, interesting. I'll run you up to here. Yeah. Great. They're at least slowed. And he'll take the hits. Meaning we can readjust behind and around him as best we can quite happily. Right, you're a melee unit, so you can go up. You go there. Already slowed. I don't think I want to use it yet, because I'm not getting any damage in. We'll see where you go. You already went. You're a charge unit, so you going there is pretty good, because that gives you options. We're gonna... Weirdly, this gives us options too. That's okay. If you go this way... Hold on. Yeah, we don't want to swing you that way. You've already gone. That leaves you. You go here. You go here. And we call that good. Yep, that's fine. Well, that was unexpected. Didn't they damage themselves? Alright. Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to ignore the spiders. Yeah. You go here. You can charge them in the back. Could summon a mammoth. Okay, this is free. What do we have that's free? This is free. I should have done this first. That's my bad. You're a melee unit. You're in melee. This is free. And a fairy dust your ass. Alright, we'll take slow. You run this way. Okay. Alright, you're pretty much dead. If you go here, you can get the kill. Okay, hold on. It says it would dispel the effect. Good, 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 good. Alright. That's okay, because now what I can do is summon a mammoth. Hey, buddy. There we go. We've got him pinned, baby. And then the question becomes... So we used your distraction. We have your distraction. Beautiful. You can take those shots. Hold on. What is this? A single enemy unit. Well, interesting. And you used your distracted, so you still have a distracted to use. So if you step up, you can distract him. Resisted, you bitch. You step up. You've already gone. Let's distract you again. Son of a bitch. Alright. This is free. We can Fey Blessing you. I used his, used yours. Alright. So now, if I go here, that gives me options. Like potentially a kill. 37. Nah, we'll just take the shots. Go. Still 37. Take the shots. Nope, take the shots. So morale low. Alright. Let's step up 1 and take 2. I think that's the bigger threat. Do I want to cast anything? I have the mana. Could have done Captivating Lights. I could try... I'm gonna try this. Here. Whoops. Well. Why can't I... Alright, apparently he can't move? I thought it would go this way. I should have done it one back. Alright, end turn. Oh boy! Yeah, the mammoth doesn't care. Now he can step back. Okay, from here. So you need a heal. You're a kill. Alright. Yes. Missed. Take the shot. Got the kill. And that literally just leaves him. Okay, so you can't do damage. You can step up and do damage. You can already do damage. Oops. Step over one more. You step up, do damage. Firing line. See, now we didn't lose anyone. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Doing good. We got the gold. Again, priority is units. So... I don't think it matters where they're made. So, let's... You want to explore. And let's just pump out like a primal charger here. Where are you going? Let's see. You need a stabby boy. You need a stabby boy. I thought we were giving you a... Yes. So... Nope. There he goes. No, hold on. Just you. Friendly territory. In you go. I can catnap them. Actually, I can catnap them this turn. Next turn, I guess, fairly easily. Who else needed a stabby boy? You need a stabby boy. Alright, so... You're headed... in this direction. And we'll queue up another... Yeah, again, a Smith's Guild. We have fourth quarry. But I think we're focusing on... We can queue this up. Unit. Ooh. Definitely a primal charger. An animus. So that would give me 2 primal chargers and animus. Do we do a stabby boy? Ah, it's kind of expensive. Let's just do all primal chargers and see what that gets us for the front one. Right. I said I want to do this. So this should go up to 11, 8, theoretically. So 6 turns, 4 turns, yes. So, yeah. Yeah. Alright. Done. You guys should be able to trigger this. Yeah. So you go here. Treat. Save game. Bookmark 1. Trigger the fight. That's fine. Oh. The magic damage might be useful keeping around. I'm not a fan... Well... We'll keep that. You're friendly now. So... Okay, I guess I have to wait for the new heir. So we've got you back. Tunnel Watch is not defended. That feels like a bug. And we're gonna lose Hooftop. So these two are going to swing this way. These two, 3, to be safe, are going to swing this way. Yeah, but I think Brassgate has the most. So maybe take Geyser Rock? Just as a defense for Tunnel Watch? Really leveled up. Oh, this is our... Yeah, this is our Ranger. So we've gone down this, so we want the Strengthen and the Regen. Nope, wait. On you. 5 hit points, a defense, and a resistance. Or damage might be the better way to go. So 15 hit points for 1 defense. So we lose 1 status reason. So we're going from 52 to 48. Maybe. The other thing we want to do... Crypt. You. I want to recruit you. Why can I not raise you? I might not have the... That sucks. Alright, let's see. Structures. It is crypts. Heroes in crypt can be resurrected. Aww, I wanted to resurrect him. Have him fight on my side. Alright, well, if the only thing you're good for is selling, I don't need the mana, I'd rather sell you. And queue up buildings in places, and or, you know, like here, let me grab the estate hall. What would be better? That's 10 food. That's 10 food. Forster. That's 20 food. So that would be a better spread. And then we wait. Yep, we're waiting on Catnap. So, yeah, and then these two are gonna head to Hooftop. They should be able to handle it. Sorry. No, I know why I put you there. You're the start of an army. So when, so here, a White Witch would not go amiss. Start pumping units out here, too. And once I get, one of these gets to 100, I'll stop making units. Remember, we like the snow. I'll keep Catnap queued up. This is our defender. Do we want damage? Extra retaliation attack. Again, I like going this way. This wouldn't be bad. I would get him up to 8. I can usually get up to weakening strikes. I don't think that's a priority this turn. Damage, this go through. Damage deflection would be nice. I don't care about rallying cry. Greater fighting or greater vigor might be good. I think we really turn him into, yeah, come at me, bro. Which, taunted. Okay. Combine that with taunt, we can basically, that unit is attacking me, come hit me, blam, blam, and I don't take a lot of damage in return. I think is the push. Yeah, if I could, giving a defender hyper awareness is incredibly powerful. Let's do. He doesn't have a lot of defense. Might on entering defense mode. That's why I usually go down this route. To theoretically always end my turn in defense mode, so it becomes this thing of I have unlimited retaliation attacks. I'm always in defense mode. Come get me. So let's grab this first. Let's give you your new axe. Let's go in. Arsenal. I think I shred this. Right. Can't use this. Can't use this. I'll keep those mounts around, just have them. And we will craft for our... Sorry. For our ritualist. An orb. And again, I think we just do diseased, distracted. Oh. Throwing that, okay. Resistance. Very simple, very useful. Bring this in. I grab this. That's Imperium and Research. But I need the quarries. So. Anything's gonna be 8. This isn't clear. It's occupied for now. I forgot to clear it out. That's my bad. So let's do this quarry. Wait, hold on. In you go. That gets me a frontline unit. And actually what we can queue up here is... I could queue up some spiders. Like, a tier 3 spider wouldn't hurt. What's the upkeep? Oh! Whoa, no, that's it. This is all we can make. I didn't realize my gold had dropped so much. So we're looking at... Definitely gonna need a mint here. Yeah. Alright. You're on defense. You guys... Hooftop held. Okay. I think... we adjust. So hooftop held... Our Spellblade and our Ritualist head in this direction. our main hero. Our defender goes back for defense. And you are headed in this direction. So these three are going to head here to retake Tunnel Watch. Yeah, this isn't working the way it's supposed to. We can handle that. They're gonna die. That's okay. And take Geyser Rock and potentially Tunnel Watch back. This is one. If it were two, maybe. Two. Oh, then what I can do with you real quick is ask you to politely leave and throw down a teleporter here for quick access. Right, sorry, because it's right next to a city. Alright, well, someone can grab that. Alright, let's do it this way, then. That's owned by the city. Well... Alright. Outpost here, teleporter here. It does... They'll get unhappy with us, but not much I can do about it. You're attempting to heal. And you're gonna stay here for a while, I think. Just to defend this city. How strong are you? 381. They'd win, but they'd probably... Well, hold on. Alright, so there we go. Just for the mana boost. And you're gonna stay here and help defend this city. Oh, he's dead. Oh, well, that's a problem. Again, we like the snow. So you've got arcane battlements. Now you're pumping out... Ah, that's why. Because this stopped pumping out gold. You need a fourth quarry. Alright. Let's do Shrine of the Spirits here. We've got the estate hall into the spider's nest. That's fine. Yeah, I guess I can take this, and then I can't take either of these. But I might be able to take this, and then this. You've got the work camp. You're grabbing gold vein, so you pay for yourself. Fine. White Witch goes here for defense. Another White Witch for more defense. You got the Spirit Hall into the Mint. Okay. Okay. And you're a defender. So, what we can actually do... while our stuff isn't under siege... yeah, these three are going to meet up here and then head west. We might need to help Hooftop again. That's fine. Need more Imperium. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Are we struggling with status effects? Not really. This, I think, is going to become far more useful, so I think we're saving up for Dark Vigor. And when we go into enemy territory, we don't lose our ability... no, outside of Frozen, we don't lose our ability to heal. Oh, Throne Domain. So it's enemy strength in here, not here. But Tunnel Watch defended, that should be off. Because we don't control Tunnel Watch. Can create a bounty, not going to. New skill. Great. Either Mana City structures, so the Mana Shrine, the Mana Obelisk, that sort of thing, grant knowledge, or Mana Resource Nodes grant gold and production. For me, that's super powerful right now. Because I need the gold and the production. Don't need the mana. The Orb of Distraction, that goes on our Poison Monger. Wait. Yes. Okay. Oh, draft. Alright. Willowbark can annex another province. So the question becomes... don't think that would count. So what... the way it works is either we get plus 15 knowledge. That needs to be increased to plus 10. Mana resource nodes. So what a mana resource node is... oh, maybe we don't have as many as I thought we did. Would be... I thought we had 2 or 3. But I guess not. Ah, here we go. This. Oh no, that's Silver Tongue Fruit. Oh. Do we have this gold? This. The mana node. So for every mana node we have, that would give us plus 10 gold. Plus, but we actually don't have a lot of mana nodes. For some reason I thought we had like 3 or 4. But we don't. There's no mana nodes here. There's magical materials, but those don't count. That would be a better way to do it, by the way. As opposed to city resource structures, magic material, or mana nodes. That doesn't count. Yeah, you don't have any. Is there a way to check that? In you go. I just have to decide what the final melee unit is there. You can pop. And again, we're just going foresters. So we'll grab this forester in here. Oh, I wanted a quarry to boost the smith skill, didn't I? Am I willing to wait 3 turns? I don't think I can make another quarry. Here. We'll turn this into a quarry and then turn it back into something else. You're there. You're fine. You. I'm gonna grab you. You'll take a turn. You keep going. Now you head this way. You head... Excuse me? Where you're going. And yes, you're gonna try to clear out at least Silverdell. Which counts as a conduit. So we really can't make any more units. No. There we go. We got a couple defensive enemies. Level of Renown. That's great. So now defensive structures give draft. He's completed a major ambition, which is even better. So now he gets more hit points. Awesome. Yeah, I don't have any mana nodes. So this is useless for me, weirdly. I think I have 1 mana node here, but I have to pay to restore it. Right? And given a choice, I'd rather snag these and pay to restore this for the Imperium. You're getting a... Still occupied. Oh, I should have had the bear do that. Bollocks. I think the... When do you pop? 2 turns. All right, we're gonna have the we're gonna readjust. We're gonna grab this gold mine next as a quarry. Clear out the Silent Tomb to grab it for this city, and go from there. I don't think there's anything I want to make. I have enough. I could either jump ahead and make... You're getting disenchanted. Oh, I do need another hero. We'll see how we do with what we have. Sorry, I'm screwing this up. For our main hero, we could do death damage, right? And try to go blinded, decaying, no, not decaying, diseased, distracted. Oh, that's it. Oh. Well. So it'd be blind. Well, no, I don't think blinded's worth it. Oh, crit chance. Or hold on, close. What does he have for a helmet? What does our main hero have for a helmet? Very basic. Let's see if we can make him a better helmet then. If we go ahead, you're a good one, and instead write accuracy, hit points, defense, resistance, and then trade this out for more hit points. This is good. That means he's more likely to hit. The more likely he is to hit, the higher his crit. This is pretty good. So we'll go ahead and start forging this for a main hero. End turn. Now, hooftop held. I think he can go inside the city. Right, can you... Yeah. Right there. So we know he's inside the city. So, honestly, this is actually useless. I don't have mana resource nodes. We have triggered... We can spend mana to resurrect our non-hero units. I think we want the Court of Whispers. I think I want that next. Because then what I can do is go in here. Cool. And that gives me another Whispering Stone. Meaning... Oh, do you not have Clawforge? Okay, these ones haven't been snagged yet. So 50, 28, 20. 62, 50, 29. 34. I think we kept one in fold then. I didn't realize they hadn't been snagged. I do this, will he try to snag them? Do I care enough to snag them? I mean, more... I thought he had already grabbed these. How has he not already grabbed these? Alright. Yeah, hold on. Which one's this? Hoplenberg. Yeah. I'll try to snag these two, apparently. And then I'll start stealing resources from his guards. So that'll help with gold. Don't have enough. The new skill was... Right. Unnatural recovery or Riders of Shadow. So now we're saving up for Dark Vigor. Outpost founded. Great. We'll wait a turn. I'm not doing that. Reduction here. To stay on track, I will double pump gold. And then queue up the estate hall and call that good. You've got the mint. So you need an estate hall as well. And a Masonic hall. Okay. Go ahead. I'll pump 1 gold there. Now we have a Shrine of the Spirits. Which is more food. So we're up to 300 food here, which is a lot of food. All right. Your orders are to go the way you're going. You're going the way you're going. You're going the way you're going. I could still cast Catnap, but I don't think there's a need to. And we're aiming for Silverdale. Nope. I wanted to grab the gold mine. Gotta be a little long. So the idea is that, theoretically, this can grab Silverdale. I'm not sure what to put here. This is going to be a mana conduit. This is going to be a mana conduit. And this is a research outpost. So we're going to have a lot of mana conduits. So potentially, I suppose, we want... a Mages Guild. Because we'll have 4, so that's another 40 mana. You're waiting there. And we're good. Negotiation succeeded. Spells ready to cast. Oh, queue up Frosting Transformation. Production Willowbark. Maybe a Mages Guild. Again, that's another 30 food. That gets me up to 277. I still need a Fey Woods here. I still need a Sacred Meadow. A Frostspire wouldn't hurt. Right, that's 30 research. You're pumping out gold. You're pumping out gold. Okay, so what's more important here? This. Because this here is 33. Here it's 42. I don't mind giving... Because I can convert this to a research. So plopping this here for snow. And then going 1 for 3 turns. Wait. Right. Quarry. We're not going to get the gold, but I'll take the production to grab... Why did we want 3? Oh, just to have the 3, right? So that's 2-1. So this is 1, and I can either do 1-1 or a 1-2. And again, I'll do 2 for now, and you're pumping out 1, so something like this wouldn't go amiss. Crossing and transformation, selecting research. Now, I have enough in the bank. We're digging for... Right, we don't have it? Let me just make sure we don't have it. Yeah, Marching Winter. It's Flash Freeze. I would be willing to get rid of Summon Sprite out of there. So that's an instant. No good. There it is, Marching Winter. So now what we'll do is eventually is put down the Marching Winter, and then we're terraforming 3 a turn. So what happens the next time seasons change, hopefully we won't lose. We'll be getting ahead on the snow terrain. Okay. So again, we're trying to take Tunnel Watch back. Holwell's defended. Clawforge is defended. Yeah! I'm gonna speed that up. Here, not so much. Here, it was low enough. I feel comfortable speeding that up. Hooftop. Hooftop's, well... we might be able to defend Hooftop. Okay. I think we're good. I could keep pumping out units. But I think we're holding... You're legendary, so you're sticking around because of that. Alright, let me do this. An Animist and 2 White Witches. Or a White Witch. Into this army. Just so these armies are at 6. Yeah, I think I just make it another charger, and we call that good. Yeah, you're going here, so that's save game. Bookmark 2. Into the Citadel. Got an 80% chance of doing it. Yay! Easy peasy. Oh! Can we get another Silver Knight? Well... we want... oh, a breastplate. Another breastplate of the champion. I will take that. Yeah, so either the blade... oh, we get the Keeper. Imperium. Okay, so we can't get the Silver Knight. Okay, so do we want the stuff? I'm going to grab the research. So now we should have a silver blade. Yep. We're just going to instantly sell that. You're good. You're... so now theoretically we can go to there. Alright. Now you are headed... to here. Okay. You're the megalith. You're double gold. Okay. Right. So you're double gold. So let's... after that... Crossfire. There is fine. There we go. End turn. So we've got the next few turns planned out. Cities. We'll get the Frostling transformation. We'll queue up the Marching Winters. Yeah, that leaves the tier 4 tomes. Again, I'm leaning towards prosperity. Just like I said, mana we have outs for. But prosperity would supercharge our gold. New skill, which is either... oh no, it's a right. Gain a ton of knowledge, mana, and gold based on the population of our cities. Or gain draft equal to 25% of their food income, allowing you to just, pardon the language, shit out units. Okay. I'm gonna sneeze. Hopefully, you didn't blow out your drums. Alright, so. Close. We could grab a 5th hero, which is what I'm leaning towards. Astral Void, so Grey Fang and Twin Eater. Well, that's Arachna. Oh, no, wait. Grey Fang's on our side. I think they killed each other. Hero-wise, inspect. You get the Mask of Accuracy. All we would do is give it more hit points. There's no way to do... I don't think there's a way to do physical damage. So I think we're good there. You have this versus 2 defense. Yeah. It's so good. The damage and the crit chance. Now, he doesn't really use crit. That's okay. What I will do then is just... Because I'm not sure of what to forge, I'll make a couple of these. Probably 2 or 3. You need... You're going here. You're going there. I am going to catnap this army just so they have hit points. Yep, you're... Oh, if I go there, that's an attack, isn't it? Really up and around. Here, here. Because that buys time for you to get closer. Did you? You're headed here. You can go help. Yeah, so we have three defensive armies. We're good. So I think we can focus on buildings and potentially a 5th hero. If I were to... Oh, the button's here. Shoot, maybe I could have resurrected him. My bad, man. My bad. I think the resurrect button... Oh, no, it's here. Okay. Yeah, so there is a resurrect button here. It wasn't popping up when I had him selected. I'm going to assume that means I could not resurrect him. But hero-wise, what are we looking at? A shepherd. Oh, a shepherd could be fun. If we give him all spiders, make him frost-focused, right? Oh, Fey counts. Interesting. Right? So this is actually very powerful because we're Fey units and animal units. So we can throw him in and he would give all our Fey units. The trouble is evolve or promote. Oh, no. Promote is every time they level up. So not as bad. Alright. I think we grab this Elementalist. And these 3 will be offense, the Elementalist and the Defender will be defense, along with some other armies. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, we'll cast Transformation, so we'll gain more Frost Protection, Immunity to Frozen, more morale on cold terrain, and Arctic walk, which I think we already have like half of that anyways. A hero leveled up. This is our ritualist. Again, adept of nature. Decay. This might be the only way we get decay. Into either friendly units gain true strike while they're in protective oath, so they're guaranteed to hit, or units turn gain obscured. So what happens is that pop up around us. Let's do attuned wild growth and confirm. You get a bell. I think the hero is more important. Let's grab that 5th hero. Let's make it this guy. Great. And what we'll do is, weirdly, delete you. Throw you in here. Oh. How did we end up with... Hold on. Oh! Oh, I thought... Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, that's my bad. So you should have... Oh, well... You should have a Pokeboy. Does this army... This army does need a White Witch. So, we're gonna throw you in here. You here. And I don't think that's close enough. Oh, maybe it is. Save. Oh, go ahead. I grant mercy. We might burn or migrate cities, so we need some cushioning for good. Meaning these two can clear this out. Okay. We can try the tome. Adjust appearance. Element. Accept. Give you this. Give you this and basic armor. He needs a ring. He's got the heavy weeder. Elements. Interesting. And plant slayer. Not so sure that's useful. So he went... Reset. 1, 2, 3. Confirm. Doesn't matter. Because we're not going to grab... Let's do Initiative Astral. We go Frost. Stun. AoE. Right? Always hits, yeah. 1 hex radius versus... Pick a target. It potentially goes boom and gets stunned. Into Withering Magic. He grabbed the gateway to get to Unrelenting Elements. Because between the stun and all the frozen and slowed we're throwing around, he's almost always guaranteed to get plus 20% damage. But this might be better. Because again, if we have 12 units, enemy units with frozen, stunned, or slowed, which is likely to happen, probably closer to 5 or 6 on a regular basis, that's plus 6 damage. So maybe we go down, like I said, we do frozen. Oh, yeah. We do frozen. We go down this way. We grab both of these. And that opens up to all attacks ignore status resistance. And trigger it so we can do this potentially every other turn. As long as he doesn't move, he does a ton of damage. He'll gain frost protection and frost damage. And he'll get Withering Blizzard. Which turns into... Okay, yeah. So we'll take Frost. We'll take... Well... This... feeds into this a bit more. Because it's an AoE. The issue is... Right? Well, would 2 AoEs be better than a stun in an AoE? Oh no, this is a frozen. We'll have 2 AoEs confirm, and we'll go down this route here. Especially with an inexorable cast. Ignoring that means we're more likely to get frozen. Alright. When he needs a tier 3 weapon. So he needs a tier 3 weapon. We don't care about the Plant Slayer. I'm gonna shred the Healthy Cloak. Actually, I guess we can just make this. He'll get the disease, he'll get distracted, he'll get Thunder Resistance, he gets frozen and slows and other things from plenty of other sources. Yeah, sure. We'll do that one. Good. That. Dealt with that. You're not making anything. We have 200 in the bank. They do need a Fey Woods. Fey Woods? No, not a Fey... Well, hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Didn't we... Okay, this is just Forester. Forester. I thought one of these... Okay, maybe I'm imagining things. I could have sworn one of these... Because... No, Prosperity... is gold. Paradise is mana. And again, would still use all of this. No, I wouldn't because I want... Okay. Our Prosperity would take care of our gold issues. We'd have to lose a little research somewhere, but I'm okay with that. I don't use the dragons. The max of Prosperity is pretty much a White Elephant. I cast it on a unit, and usually what ends up happening is the dragon dies. Sort of thing. The Garden of Influence. More gold, more mana. Staves of Grace. Means your support units plus the Cleansing Rain. And Blessed Armors just means our units are more likely to survive. Because otherwise my choices are Paradise, which doesn't feel good. Nature's Wrath, which is okay. Like, this is good. It gives our mage units to support units Frenzy and Lifesteal. But I'm looking at everything else and going, meh. Oh, and our ranged units. Going, meh. And Stormborn's useless. So Cycle's effects doesn't affect our heroes, but it does affect our baseline units. And like I said, that the Blades of Decay is so powerful because it just screws over healing so much. So I'm thinking Prosperity, maybe Prosperity Cycles for 2 tier 4s, and then after that, just pick, right? Because Shadow-wise, the only thing that really works for us is Severing. Disrupting Blades, not bad. We're not dealing with recovering people, so it's like this just to be safe. Boom. We think we're dealing with a lot of undead. It makes our units harder to pop down burning and other things on. And we can just insta-kill potentially a magic origin unit. So yeah. Anyways. Oh. Why? Because this is here, I can't... Okay, fine. Here, we'll do it this way, I guess. Need to get Tunnel Watch back. I don't think there's anything I want to cast. We've got some mana. We've got a lot of mana saved. We have a lot of mana saved up. Do we think... Is it Willowbark? No, not Willowbark. Is it worth it to spend some of this to get this back, give a Forester, no, I want to say the Breached Arcanum would be the best thing to spend it on. So that's what we're going to do. And just to be safe... No, I have to grab... Well, that would be nice. I have to grab this. We're about to get into enemy territory. Let me grab this now. Let me grab this now, and then we'll go into enemy territory. So now we can now we can expand even further. We're going wide this game. That's fine. Care. At this point, I don't care. Yeah, We can use that. Alright, we'll group up here, I guess, to take Tunnel Watch. Melee, 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 melee. You need a White Witch. Just in case, we'll queue up a White Witch here. Building-wise, let's just get that out of the way. You're essentially defense. You're friendly. You are not. Again, it's so one-sided, I don't care. And we'll shred that. 6. 9. The stronger get stronger, right? Because these guys are Fey. There's spiders, there's shock units. No, they're not Fey. Evolve or promote a unit. I don't know if that will trigger them. I thought our units became Fey at some point. Wait, am I looking at the wrong thing? Fey touch. No! Okay, Fey touch doesn't turn them into Fey. Okay. So just... They count as spiders? So the question is, does spiders... We're looking at the wrong person. Do spiders count as animals? Yeah, promote is anyone. That doesn't matter. Huh. You. Silent Tune. I don't care. 1265. Alright. He needs one more unit and then he can do it. I'm okay with that. So we're gonna let him go in. We need a White Witch, and he needs both a Warden. So here's the... Blade Runner? So here's... Right? No. An animal unit. So we count as spiders, but not animals. Okay. And I'll give him a Blade Runner. And then after a Monolith, help me out with some gold. Alright, we're good. You're gonna try to take the Silent Tomb. We can prep for the Cursed Burrow. Actually, is that close enough? We can stretch out to the Cursed Burrows. After this takes the Breached Arcanum in this one. Right, that's only 18, 19, 20. That should be well within range. So let me... Yeah, so he'll clear that. You... That is so random. Okay. You are going to prep here. I guess we throw down a teleporter here. Or burn this to the ground and throw down a teleporter here. Just so we get the silver tongue fruit. But this is just such a... Like, that's just such an awkward city. More importantly, we need to... Marching Winter. And Nap, obviously. Blizzard and... we're researching that one. So, do up Marching Winter. We'll start throwing those out. That'll eat into our mana even further. This White Witch goes here. Alright. There we go. There's a defensive army. Okay. Yeah, so take this, take this. I don't think that's going to get us to 6. Let me cast Marching Winter here. Queue it up again. Turn to Punch. Level Renowned. Willow Bark. Yep. Another farm wouldn't be bad. More mana and Imperium. Let's do this. I know I can grab that. After the Frostspire. Now, interestingly... that means... a Sacred Meadow in here wouldn't be the worst. Because these are all... yeah, I think we do Mages Guild. Because we're going to have 4 or 5 here. But we're going to hold off on that. We still need a Fey Woods, a Feywater Pond, a School of Cryomancy. Here wouldn't be bad. That's another 15 mana. So, option. We got Frashly. So, new toe. Well, no, this is pointless to us, because this is major. That. Calamity, again, could work. Severing does work. Stormborn, kind of useless. Paradise, again, it could work, but the Enchanted Bloom becomes useless. Because we want snow and ice. One thing's that Paradise still works, though. As does Nature's Bounty, Declarative Pollen, right? And Garden of Bliss would take care of our mana problems permanently. Nature's Wrath, again, iffy. Revenant, Prosperity. The only reason we're making as much gold as we are making is because I'm taking the time to pump out, to convert from building buildings into pumping out gold. Whereas a Shrine of Prosperity right? That's, I think at this point, almost 30 or 40 gold per city. That would give me base another 120 gold without having to stop producing buildings. Don't care about the dragon. We will use Staves of Grace. We will use the Garden of Affluence. That's, again, that's a guaranteed minimum 12 gold, 12 mana. That's another tier 2 unit per city. And Blessed Armors just keeps our melee units alive that much longer. So I think I'm going to go Tome of Prosperity.
Fields of gold reveal.
Now the question
eternal
is,
grace within, like a cleansing rain.
I'm going to lock Blessed Armors. I'm going to grab Staves of Grace. So that's done in one. All right, you're a defender who's weirdly going to go on offense. Yeah, see, this is the only reason, right? You still need a Frostspire. 45, doubled. Keep the pawn, keep the megalith. Weirdly, I haven't gone underground. But there's nothing really in here to grab. I don't think there's anything out here to grab. So, right, turn that into research. Turn something else into research, either a quarry or a farm, because we're getting plenty of food from other resources. Does need another quarry, so we can boost the Smith's Guild. So we're going to hold off on that. And I'm done. Yeah. You know what? I think he can go on the offense by himself. Especially if he has at least one... Am I missing an army? Hold on, we should have 3 armies, right? Yep. Oh yeah. Especially if he has a backup army with him. They can burn this city to the ground and set up here to take out Heirloom. You're waiting. You're going here. You're going here. You're going here. We're going to take this back. How are we doing? Yeah, we're here. We're ahead here. Okay. We lost you, which sucks. But we can get you back, which is, I think, their goal. Done. We gotta keep them together. We made 4 elementalists. This. Which means we can't... Well, let's make the ring first. That's super important. End turn. Oof. Feet in the wrong position. My foot fell asleep. Right. Yep, more experience. Whoop, hold on. Throw Endless Winter here. Do it up again. Yep, now we're into spring. We've got our windshield. You're headed into... Yep, you guys are going this way. You're going this way. Yeah, we're burning this one, that little piddly thing to the ground. You are headed here. That might be enough to take this. So I think next turn we take it and go from there. What do you need to build? You need to build a lot. You need to build the hall. You need to build the estate hall. You still need a monolith. You need the Scholars Guild, because you're going to be just cranking out research. You need stone walls. You need Fey Woods. You need a Frostspire, right? A Frostspire here. That's 23 more research. Right? Here's another 30. So we'll put that there for now. Scholars Guild, right? And then there's another 30. Even more research. Elderhurst. Right, quarry. Here. 2 boost. The Smith's Guild. We don't need it yet. Well, hold on. He suddenly thinks. Got a megalith. And a pond. Okay, so we'd have to give up something else. How does this work? Per adjacent farm or forester. So right here, we lose a little production, we gain a huge boost. Or here, right? More farms here, foresters out here. But we're just going to go north. Right, that's 19. I don't think we're going to change that. I think here's the best one to give us a... Because that's another 1.9 mana, I guess is the way to look at it. Sorry, 1.9 gold? Hold on. Yeah, but this would provide 35 gold by itself. Right? So even if we're pumping something out. So I think what we do... I think these Shrine of Prosperities are decent, like, oh, we can kind of rush this. So 152. Stabs of Grace. We'll grab... I don't... Like, nice. Don't really care about it. I do care about this. We're gonna finish that. Here we go. Good. They can all get it on the attack. Save game. We're actually, though... Oh. Oh, he says. Alright. Change of plans. Cancel this. Pump out some gold here for at least 2 turns. Good, you're making this, so there's at least 3 turns there. You're making this. So, let me trigger this fight first. Start. Close. Add these projects. Undermine walls, Tower Bombardment. And I think that's it. And we take Tunnel Watch back. As far as something to forge, I think for our ranged units, we make at least one more of these. Okay. How many turns? 2 turns. Interesting. Do we either do... I think I take... This isn't bad. If you feel you're not behind on hero levels, this is good. Because it basically means, oh, an enemy hero. Focus it down, it's dead in a turn. Maybe 2 max, right? But if you're like me, it's like, I feel like I'm behind on hero levels. I think this would be better. So that our heroes can catch up. And then, see everything. Or more spells. Interesting. Guess it depends on what you want more. Information or the ability to just spam spells, right? I don't know if we'll finish next recording session, but we're close to finishing this map, I think. No, you're friendly. I think the only city I have left, yeah. Go. So now, theoretically, hopefully, we're converting to snow faster than we're losing it. Hopefully. You've got a ton of gold. You do need the town hall, which will help with gold income. I think this would help more. Your gold. You're making something for one more turn. Then I think... So I think you do gold into Shrine of Prosperity. This has more potential for growth here. Bounties, message received. Oh, okay, that's fine. Hero leveled up. This is our spell blade. So again, I mean, we just go down the melee line for now. Oh, you need a belt. Okay. Could use a basic helmet, but that's decent. We're a little struggling. Yeah. Alright. I think we're good. Spring scent. Right. Yeah, we got all 3 basics, so let's grab the Breached Arcanum. And how much? For 500 mana, I will fix that. So now it's Shrouded. That's a ton of research. Right. More research. Needs both of these. I will queue this up because the productions catches us up. And we need that for defense. Wait. You still need a Feywater Pond. So. Right. And before I forget, save. So the question is, Right? We're at... We need 100 to level up. And we're at tier 2, tier 2, tier 2, tier 2. These are all... and a tier 3. But if any of these level up, the question is, does this tick up? Explore. I don't care about icy attacks. We already have, like, +6. Run in. Auto combat. Really? We're gonna retry this. Oh, and this might be it, depending on how long this takes. Like, I expect it to be tough. Don't get me wrong. Oh! Every turn, attacking if it is low morale gains insanity. Otherwise, it loses 10 morale. Don't care. Underside. Hits. Okay. Isn't... I mean, they're a ways away. Isn't there a way to shred these? If I go here... Great. Even better. Really can't kill. Oh. Alright. End turn. Well, that was unexpected. That's a problem. Huh. Okay. How to do this? Huh. I think I have to plop a poor mammoth right here. And try to glacial stalk this side. I'm okay with that. Okay, I could distract you. Right, sorry, this was an AoE. Now it's a single target. You get the kill. But it will give him another unit. That's the problem with AoE. I think we nuke you down. So we can move these guys up. Distract them. Yes. Great. So now we don't have to worry about them for a turn. He goes up. Right. Ton of damage there. Now on this side. I'm not sure. Okay, we might lose these chargers. But that gets them into melee. Can't distract anything. But I can summon another mammoth here. Wait, we can run across this? to cover his flank. Right? And then we end the turn. Ow. Okay. So, from here... Right, this is a problem, but... Ooh. Right. That groups them up. Yeah. They have to step away. If you go here, this is free. This is free. I'll take the blind. You step away. Frozen. You step back. Now they're distracted. Potentially a kill there. You guys go here. Right! Primal lunge. Ooh, that's... I think here's better? With this. Then... we surround them. Still got mana, still got casting points. Why is morale low already? Okay. Let's do. Okay, we need kills. That would give him more units. I see. Here, we'll grab the kill. Because then you can run... Okay. Did not realize you were immobilized. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. No, you're not. You just can't make it. Alright. Ton of damage there. Now... yeah, I think... great, they're burning. And kind of just to be a dick. This is 45 and 30. Alright, they're both 45 and 30. I'm gonna... I'm gonna plop you here. And push you back. Yep, knew that was gonna happen. Great. Oh! Okay. Interesting. Because he's in... Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. We can get a huge hit here. Alright. Okay, hold on. You step up. How to do this? Yeah, I don't... They'll take the damage. Perfect. Weirdly, you go here. We can get the kill. Or not. Okay, that was... There we go. That's quite a bit of his battle power. Okay. And one more time. Here. Okay. End turn. Lived. Well, you're not a threat. No. We're doing good. So, you kind of have to trigger this. Beautiful. So he's dead. You also kind of have to trigger this. But... Really? Not a kill? Not a kill. Then that leaves... No good. Really? I can't get any closer? No line of sight. Oh, spiritual healing you. In turn. He should survive. Alright. Take the shot. Oh, wait. Can I? That's what we want. Distracted, baby. Alright. I think we still lost a few units, which is fine. Sucks! Oh, now we get a crown, huh? I'm gonna disenchant both of those. So, 3 to 3. Fielding Crown of Accuracy might be better on our Ranger. If we put that on our Ranger, you go here and wait. So what do you need now? You need a Pokeboy and an Archer. Oh, look. There's our Archer. Now they just need a Pokeboy. And in a few turns... Oh, hold on. Yeah. Definitely grabbing that one. We're not routing. We're good. We did get some remains. Sell that for some gold. We're headed to here. Hold on. 779.66. You can take it yourself. Start siege. I'm not going to pay for anything. And then next turn, they'll be there. And, hold on. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Yeah, this goes here, teleported here, and we can look at getting rid of the owl. You need to heal. Fine. I think... Yeah, I know, I'm making this anyways. We go to our main hero. This is nice. 30% accuracy is better. Dun dun dun. Outed unit. Go ahead and heal. So we can queue up a Pokeboy. Oh, do we give him a spot? Well, the problem is no. Okay, so either Dread or Vampire. Let's give him a Spider. See how that plays out. Oh, and the thing we forgot to check. There we go. Didn't level up. Didn't level up. Did not level up. Alright, so we can't... None of them leveled up, so we can't check it. Right. Forest grassland, but endless winter. Right. This is giving it, and that, so we should be converting 3 a turn. Maybe. New skill. Either, right. Again, I feel like my heroes are behind, so I think the experience is the way to go for us. We're almost to this, which is defensive focused. That would be pretty good. That would allow us to just, again, shit out units. Village by my vassal city. Good to know. Yeah, go ahead, harass them. Beautiful. You are headed into here. Then he'll wait a turn and try to do the cursed burrow there, which is close enough for this city to get. All right, but this is more important. you're headed down here to help with this. So now we've got enough to deal with that. How are we doing down here? Next turn. We might lose a few units because of these 2 tier 5s. We should be okay. Yeah, I feel like I should be at like 14. Well, maybe not. We're only at turn 83. But still, it will supercharge us. It's been a turn. Yeah, that's just the way things go. You go ahead and give you that. Now you have you're 10% more accurate, and then you need a bell, and then a wand, I guess. And we should be good. You're making things. You need to make something. And you're about to finish the Shrine of Prosperity. Okay. That's not a good sound. What was that sound? Oh, treaty expired. With who? Oh! Oh no! Spring got wiped out! Oh no, she plucks her away, but it doesn't more pop from her skin. Tears the armies of her body as possible. Doesn't more emerge. Okay. Oh, interesting! A nature affinity. I'm gonna grab the Imperium. Wow. Alright, you're good to go. You're headed this way. We might do this fight first. Nah, we can do that. Get the breach in here, so that's an easy attack. Took a little damage. How many? You have enough movement points. We'll go ahead and catnap your ass. Yep. Gonna raise it. You're leveled up to 10. I like their regen because it makes him nigh unkillable. Tunnel Watch. Now this one we might need to fight ourselves. Bookmark this one. Trigger it. Or not. 5k versus a K? Didn't lose anything. Absorb. Yeah, I don't have a choice. So, vassalize. We'll wait a few turns. Great. Yeah, you don't need accuracy. Done. 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 So Tunnel Watch is ours now. With 663 in the bank. You're not making anything. You do need a town hall. You also need a Fey Woods, a Shrine of Prosperity. Oh, guys. That's 3. That's 30 food. That would get him up to 300. Yeah, you don't have... much. weirdly, you don't have much, but you have much. Does that make sense? Yeah, let's just do the town hall. Racking up. Yeah, nothing else I want to cast. The sprites are nice, but I mean, a couple of these I think would be good. Is there anything I want? Right, I know I need at least what, 2 more bells? Okay, got about. I'm gonna guess we end around turn 86 or 87. But basically, right, is I mean, I can finish this fairly soon. It's take Geyser Rock, take Wilderness, and then take Brass Gate. And I'm looking at knocking his ass out. There's Blessed Armors. After that, Dreadful Bind could be useful. But we can just get this done right now, so we'll get that out of the thing, and then is an elemental magic party unit. Maybe. Let me just do create forest. Great. Here, we'll do this first. Oh, even better. Here we go. Allegiance. Interesting. Pact of Cooperation. Let's do Deep Dwell. Don't know where that is. Now we can do this. Save game. 1. Floor. It's, well, we'll just attack. Really? That's a retry. Again. Oh no, this is... No, this isn't... Look, alright, so why? Each one haunted. Okay. Or... Militia... Yeah, there's nothing like... There's a Necromancer. This is the most dangerous unit here, or the Reaper. Because the Reaper has an instant kill. So I think... What I'm doing... Oh, I can't. Is... clearing out. Oh no, that's interesting. Hey, distracted. Some of the units back here and making him come up to me. Okay. So now that they pseudo spread out a little, Hey, buddy. Push you back. What does Haunted do? If Haunted. Any adjacent sarcophagus was destroyed, so it's going on the defender's side. Right. That'll stall them. Interesting. Razor thorns. If... Alright, you're gonna get here no matter what, so you actually need to take kind of a defensive posture. Oddly. Nail the sarcophagus. Ah, here we go. And that helps. Because you can go up and take some shots. We'll see where you go. Then you can go here. I guess go here. No choice. Float. Alright, we'll see where they go. Wait, and you still... Charge them? And you go there. So... and then end turn, I guess. Yep. Wait. What was that? So that's why we died. Our... dying. Oh, it's a decaying zombie now. Interesting. Issues, he says. So here's the thing. This is what's doing the most damage. Oh, should have done this first. I'll take the blind. This is free. Take the shots. Okay. Then, weirdly, spider in the back. So Thorns is down. My trackers mark you. I think he has to. And we'll see if we survive. Ooh, boy! Okay. We have shots there. Shots there. Shots there. shot there. Heal. Kill. Mammoth. Charge. That's kind of why. You're swinging this way. You can do that. Just heal. And I've got, well, I guess you can go this way. One of these is going to disappear. Great, I'll take the frozen. And turn. Alright, this combat's the last thing. Oh boy! Ah, that's what I was afraid of. Our melee units are kinda down. Our melee units are essentially down. Jesus. Mammoth. Mess with you. Step forward. Really? Oh, hold on. You get the kill. Now that leaves this side. Oh, okay. There's a kill. There's a ton of damage. That's a bit better. That leaves you. Take the shots. Alright. End turn. And that's what I was afraid of. That's a problem. It's back. Okay, we can heal. Alright, we kind of just have to unload. Okay, great. They're dead. We're out of casting points. So it's our ranged units versus whatever they got left, damn it. I'll take it. This is... Oh, hold on. There's 100% shot. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'll take blind. Really? No line of sight. Alright. No. Match. Alright. End turn. Ooh. Okay. Woo. Alright. Wow. That just wrecked my melee units. Either draft gold, eagle bow, plus 20 alignment. I'll take the alignment. And I need to remake his army. Unfortunately. But he did level up. What's more important here? Attack damage or defense and evasion? Attack damage it is. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, so it doesn't matter. Give you that. We need one more. So let me queue it up now. I should be able to make it. Arsenal. Disenchant. Disenchant. I'll just disenchant these. Okay. You're waiting a turn. You're waiting a turn. You're waiting a turn. You're waiting 2 turns. Great. Now we're good. Well, that's going to change quickly. You're out exploring in Elderhurst. Yeah, did not work the way I thought it would. Two chargers, I think an Ancestral Warden. And go from there. Negotiation succeeded. Good news, proceed. How are we doing? Wait. 3. Oh, fold. 6. Oh no. We want to stay ahead of Arachnia here. We don't want them getting more. With 400, let me grab... Nope, not... oh no! Alright, so next turn we can grab Exalted by Shadows. And then, I don't know, I guess flip... You know what? Let's do Death Casting. So that's the last thing there. Pump out units faster. We do have quite a few... Well, do we? Well, that's pointless. There's no coastal or river. So that has to be that. Okay. So we will end it here. Not expecting any combat. So we'll end the turn. I'll say thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell. That jazz. Even better, check out other videos on Please Respect Done. On YouTube, bestest, come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Thank you much for following me. Until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. If you're watching live, did I never cast... I definitely need to cast Blessed Armors. Because we, our melee units need that. And this. These both would have been very useful in the last fight. Our melee units are do a lot of damage, surprisingly, but struggle to survive. So that makes me want to, as much as I want Tome of Severing, that makes me want to backtrack and pick up Tome of Cycles for Blades of not for Blade. For Blooming Imbuement. Right? So that we're healing our units every time our ranged unit hurts or kills someone. So, keep that. Did that. It is Wednesday. If you're watching on YouTube, we are done for the day. If you're watching on Twitch... According to this, Twitch is dead. Alright. We're going to let that sit. And I'll be back Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. I hope to see you then, and until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another.